To first meet the starting five of our hosts, the De La Salle Sobel Junior Archers. At guard number 9, Kiefer Alas. The other guard number 19, Alwin Arboleda. At forward number 24, Waki Espina. At center number 25, Charles Dimano. In the other forward number 77, Tomas Cruz. Their head coach is Boris Aldeguer. Now here is the starting lineup of your UE Junior Warriors. At guard number 3, Dre De Leon. At forward number 6, John Alejandro. At center number 9, Jaden Datumalim. The other forward number 24, Christopher Lagan. And the other guard number 54, Lance Sabroso. Their head coach is Carl Santos. Officiating this ball game, our crew chief, Edgar Orpilla. Umpire 1, John De Varamillo. And umpire 2, Brian Escario. Deputy Commissioner for Season 86, Boys of Basketball, Marvin Bienvenida.
We take a look at the starters of the DLS-Z Junior Archers. Waki Espina, Tomas Cruz, Charles Dimano, Alwin Arboleda getting the start, and Kiefer Alas, of course. As for UE, Lance Sabroso, Topper Laga, Dre De Leon, the big man, John Alejandro, and Jaden Datumalim at the front court. As for our referees, you have Edgar Orpilla, Dave Jaramillo, Brian Escario will be our officiating crew for game number 1 of 4 for the first day of juniors basketball in 2024. This is day 1 of round number 2. I'm Escalon with my partner Noah Webb, and we are underway. In terms of jitters, it's been quite a while since they've played. Noah, are we expecting a bit of jitters, a bit of rustiness coming in?
Definitely. I think that the advantage will go to whoever can get rid of those jitters first and start strong.
I think Lance Sabroso is proving us wrong, making his first basket of round number 2. UE starting off on a zone press, but Datumalim, a little too much aggression there, gets his first personal foul.
For me, I think that it's always better to have too much aggression than not enough. Because then you can make the adjustment. And at least you know that the energy is there.
Alas receiving the handoff, floats it up.
Ooh.
The young king scores his first 2 points.
What a nice looking floater that was.
Datumalim drives, tough shot. Alas serving down court, finds Espina, overcooks the shot, but Dimano with the cleanup job.
That was a great look up ahead by Kevin.
And whose pace does this favor, this run and gun pace, as Lance Sabroso gets the 2+1 special?
Let me just, I said Kevin, I meant Kiefer. So that's a good sign that everyone is crashing the offensive boards and taking that aggression and putting it to a good place. Kiefer grabbing a rebound, racking up stats.
We did see him get a triple-double in round number 1. That's how amazing he's been.
That was awesome.
But speaking of Kiefer Alas, what's something we'd like to see more coming into round number 2?
Well, definitely consistency and the quality of being a leader that is able to involve everyone, just so that the weight of the team's win is not so heavy on his shoulders.
That time he misses a 3-pointer. Espina gives them a recycled 14. Alas, 2-man game with Charles. Kiefer's blitzed, floater once again, and he puts it in.
What a reliable floater that is for Kiefer.
Alejandro, it's nothing but the board. They send it to Cruz, they reverse it to Espina. Waki looking to give it inside, a steal from UE. Almost a counter steal there from La Salle. Sabroso from the corner, he decides to drive. And the referees blow his whistle there. There's a foul on Sabroso.
Yeah, on UE. I was about to say that they were calling it a bit loose with the contact that's been going around.
Take a look at this. Last shot from 𝔬𝔫𝔢𝔰. That's just tough there, Noah.
It's so nice to see. I'm sure that he worked on that relentlessly for it to be that consistent and reliable.
Just a recap of what happened in their first matchup in round number 1. It was DLS-Z who came up on top by 3 points on a 𝔬𝔫𝔢𝔰 game winner. He scored 32 big points that game.
Must be nice.
Cruz gives it to Alas, double teamed. Emergency pass, De Leon was there.
Oh, that's unsportsmanlike. So for those that don't know, if the foul that you're giving up looks like you weren't going for the ball at all, refs won't hesitate to call an unsportsmanlike foul, giving UE a technical free throw and possession.
At the line, Dre De Leon, one of the lone veterans of Coach Carl Santos. He's done a great job really quarterbacking the offense this year as well for UE.
And that's what veterans, effective veterans, are supposed to do. Supposed to be good leaders and lead the way for all the young guns.
Such as yourself, a great leader back when you were with UP.
Thank you.
Team captain of the champion team. Well, that's something they'll never take away from you, Noah.
But you might.
De Leon will inbound from the sideline. Lagat looking to maximize the 𝔬𝔫𝔢𝔰 screen. Shot clock dwindling down. De Leon for 3, and he knocks it down.
De Leon effective for his team early in the game. Let's see if Kiefer will be able to adjust to the double team.
That time he was trapped, and De Leon scores. Oh, sorry, miss there for Dre.
It looks like UE is going to make players other than Kiefer beat them.
That's their 3rd straight steal. Talking about UE, Alejandro coast to coast. And Coach Boris has seen enough. 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰 scoring on that layup. Defense leading to offense here, Noah.
And it's great. They're forcing turnovers and converting those steals. This is what you want as a team that focuses on defense.
11-6 our score. Timeout, DLS-Z. Jaden 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔰 already has 3 steals in 3 minutes of play, as 𝔬𝔫𝔢𝔰 and the DLS-Z junior archers struggling with 4 turnovers early here in the first quarter. No.
Yan ang sulit sa playing time. 3 steals, all converted. This is great for UE.
You did talk about UE's defense in the pregame.
And it's awesome to see it coming through.
Almost a turnover there for LaSalle. Alas for the pull-up. Asking for a foul. Whistle was not blown.
And you can see UE's pressure getting to Alas. And let's see if he'll be able to adjust and make something of it.
3-pointer launched. No good that time by Almanza. The go-ahead pass to Espina. Di Maano at the post, looking for cutters. Charles kicks it out to Cruz, but Thomas Cruz caught with the travel.
UE has just come out with much more intensity than LaSalle at the moment, especially on the defensive end. LaSalle unable to find equilibrium in their offense.
Tumalim to Lagat. De Leon telling his teammates where to go. Alejandro hands it off. Tumalim decides to drive, but that's great defense that time by Espina. Davao, who just checked in. Alas awaits for more teammates. Cruz, hand up to Espina. Left side pass to Di Maano. Davao fires a three and he knocks it down.
LaSalle getting some much needed points on the board, having been scoreless for close to 3 minutes now due to UE's insane defense.
Hopper Lagat using his left hand, but it rattles out.
And just missed. That was a good attempt by UE and good defense by LaSalle.
Di Maano to Mako Davao. Shot clock down to 8. Alas looks at the clock. Shot clock down to 5. And that time hits left of the rim.
That is definitely a shot UE does not want to give Alas, because we know, and everyone watching knows, that he can make those.
Couple of substitutions here. Sarza checking in, along with Dylan Despy, the backup point guard for UE. Now LaSalle giving their own version of a press,
Which is good.
Despy two-man game with Sarza. Dylan kicks it out. Almanza couldn't get a handle.
Good idea by Despy, just sucking in the defense and kicking out. Unfortunately, the pass was not completed.
Kiefer Alas struggling so far, 2 for 5 from the field. Daha, that's a steal that time by Sarza. Almanza with a burst of speed. Three-pointer. That one goes down. Check that, that's a long 2 for Farochilen. Di Maano at the post. Pivots, fakes, fires, overshoots it.
That was a good idea, though. I think that was the first post move we've seen from LaSalle this game.
Almanza finding the roller in Sarza, but Pabellano was caught by our referees.
If UE can keep this up, finding good quality, open perimeter shots, and taking advantage of whatever opportunities they can find themselves in, this second round matchup is going to be a very different story from the first.
Finding a lane and taking it straight to the hoop. That's Almanza for his first 2 points.
UE looking like the sharper team right now.
Para may halong gigil din tong UE coming off the new year.
May gigil tsaka controlled. It's very nice to watch as a basketball fan.
Almanza to Farochilen. He takes it inside. Another travel is called.
Dang, that's bringing me back to flashbacks of my high school career. Suki ako sa traveling call, bro.
Mahilig kasi mag-travel talaga, both inside and outside the court.
That's true.
Pero na-improve mo naman sa seniors.
But
You have
not...
to give yourself more credit, Noah.
Okay, thank you. Whoa! That was very 3D as the play brought itself very close to the announcer's table.
You know, you're really giving our fans what it's like to be inside here in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, Noah. Grabe yung pag-use mo ng 3D. No, mamaya 4D na yan.
4D pala. Kasi I felt some sweat, dude.
As Fabis makes his first free throw.
If you're UE, if you're the head coach of UE or any of the coaching staff, it's important to remind the players that the intensity is good, but being able to temper it, not to allow LaSalle a chance back into this ball game.
Almanza to a cutting Faruchilin. Help defense was there, but contact was made. And you know, the question for DLS-Z as well, Noah, is what usually happens when Kiefer Alas is on the bench? That's when they've struggled the most in round number 1.
And that makes sense because Kiefer being their main guy with assists, rebounds, and points, how can the team create without him?
Despy slicing through the defense. 11 out of 10 on the difficulty there.
Yeah, it was a nice looking shot.
Davao looking to orchestrate the offense. Pabellano. Left side action. Pabellano on the pop out. Davao against Despy. Mako looking for an emergency pass. Shot clock dwindling down. That's another steal from UE.
And UE's defense causing LaSalle to continue to fall apart.
Post-action, Sarza taking him to the weight room.
Mouth in the house. UE taking advantage of that mismatch.
Less than 2 minutes remaining here in our first chapter. It's an 8-point lead by UE. Pabellano couldn't trim it down.
LaSalle finding themselves scoreless.
Almanza will initiate the offense. Despy on the handoff. Dahino was asking for it.
And he gets it.
Pocket pass, basket, and one for the big man.
The play is running through Dylan Despy, finding the ball finding itself in the hands of Dahino for an end one play. That was some good basketball right there.
It's back of the iron on that bonus free throw. Well, turnovers has been haunting LaSalle here with 8 turnovers, only 2 for UE. That's the controlled chaos you were talking about, Noah. Almost a steal there again for the junior Warriors. They send it back out to Pabellano. Favis, contested three-pointer. Battle for the rebound, it ends up with Sarza, 3-on-2. UE with numbers, Sarza gets bumped, and he scores.
UE smelling blood. You can see their players riling up the team, riling up the opponents. You love it to see the bench involved.
Coach Boris has seen enough. Kiefer Alas quickly injected back in this ball game.
Let's see if Alas will be able to steady his team as we head into the second quarter.
Despy will start off the offense. Almanza back to Dylan. They give it to the high post. Sarza, he has been cooking. Shot will not count as Alas tracks another rebound. Kiefer finds a lane, floats it up, won't hit rim. Daha tried to save it, and the ball will remain with the white shirts.
Smart heads-up play by Daha.
Espina catching fire, 3, nothing but net.
Can LaSalle stop UE's final possession this quarter?
Check that was a 2-pointer. 3 seconds on the game clock. Sarza on the turnaround. He has been tough. Kobe here in the first quarter. 6 points now for Mark Sarza.
That was a good-looking shot.
No better way to end the quarter. The bench of UE going to work. And officially that will count, giving UE a 12-point lead. Summarize that first chapter for us, Noah.
Well, LaSalle's scoring mostly came from Alas forcing turnovers as well. Living up to their name of hard-nosed defense. Everything going right for UE right now.
We do have a team enjoying a 12-point lead as of the moment. You know, we talked about the defense of UE giving 𝔍𝔫𝔤𝔤 and the rest of DLS-Z a hard time bringing the ball down. How good has UE's defense been here in chapter number 1, Noah?
It's been awesome. If you take a look at the numbers, dude, UE has 7 steals to 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 0. So UE's defense has been causing LaSalle some big problems as we see another exhibit over there.
𝔬𝔤𝔤 going to work once again. New year, new me, sabi ni Mark 𝔬𝔤𝔤, now with 8 points. Yan kasi yung mga uso na pag New Year, new me, make your resolutions. You try to become a better player, a better person, and as you see here, Mark 𝔬𝔤𝔤 making his resolutions come to life.
At the cost of LaSalle's resolutions, unfortunately. Let's see what adjustments LaSalle's 5 on the floor can make. The UE's incredible defense.
Another steal by 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔬𝔦. Tough shot there for Almanza. Check that was Lagat. LaSalle in transition. Malonzo sprints. And Despi will signal out a play. Despi to Malonzo, steps back for 3. That time short. Despi with a save. 𝔬𝔤𝔤 with the floater. And first player in double digits for this game.
At the rate that things are going, LaSalle does not look like they want to win. Their body language is horrible. UE is just a much better team right now.
Atienza to Alas. He awaits a Daha screen. Kiefer rejects the screen, opts for the pull-up. That's a tough shot there from Alas.
Tough shot. Good-looking opportunity he made for himself.
They've been going to the same play and looking for options. This time it's Lagat from the corner. Malonzo.
Everything falling in for UP. For UE, rather.
Biggest lead now of the game for the Junior Warriors with 18. Favis. In and out it goes. Atienza gets the lucky bounce.
It's nice to see that the ball bounces both ways. Atienza getting that offensive rebound. Hopefully that can get something started for LaSalle and we'll be in for a ball game.
It has to start with defense though.
Definitely. That's what UE's doing right now, showing off some offense.
𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔬𝔬 playing bully ball inside.
Right now, UE looks too big, too strong for LaSalle. LaSalle running their signature triangle offense.
Atienza was triple teamed, but finds Daha, who floats it up and in.
For an easy 2 points.
Lagat rips it through, lets it fly, puts it in.
Oh, that was a tough shot. Hitting him with a spin cycle, ball falling in.
3 minutes has gone by, an 18-point lead over Lagat, getting in the scoring column with this spin move.
Lagat seeing Favis in front of him and saying, I can do what I want, and making it come true.
Charles Di Maano and Atienza, the bigs of DLS-Z, looking to go to work as their team down by 18.
Bro, si Charles, di maano yan. Malakas yan.
Dito jokes mo talaga. Hindi na nagbabago, no?
Oh.
There's that double
That
team.
was close. No, I saw it. I saw it. I'm just going to be quiet.
Noah, break down that UE zone press for us. What are they doing right? Why have they been getting a lot of steals and a lot of forced turnovers?
They've been doing a good job of throwing doubles at whoever's bringing down the ball. I'm sure they have a rule for it, but in that specific possession, they doubled right after crossing the half court, which in turn turns the half court line into a wall. That was a great double timing on that.
De Maano snatches a rebound. Gubat to Espina. Alas looking to get going here. He's been silent in the second quarter. Espina, that one rattles out. Datomalem looking for his point guard. De Leon drops it down. And Alejandro with the little words right after the referees giving a technical foul there.
Just to stop anything from getting too heated. But that might be what LaSalle needs. They need to get heated. As shown by the 20-point deficit they have, Alejandro a little too excited on that. And the ref just keeping him in check.
Caught with a technical foul, daunting. And if you're DLS-Z, that's something that should wake you up and get you pumped up.
It should definitely wake you up. LaSalle obviously still asleep as Alas misses that gimme.
Kung ginawa yun sa'yo, Noah, baka beast mode ka na.
Baka i-kiss ko yan. Because you won't know what to do. You taunt me, I kiss you, you're like, what?
Collision there by Lagat and Waki Espina. Alas, aggressive move. He will take two more. And Waki Espina asking the referees for a foul on that collision with Topher Lagat. Meanwhile, Kiefer Alas with 4 points now, looking to make a couple of free throws here.
And knowing when and where to complain is a big part of maturity as a basketball player. Not sacrificing.
So the referees will review that collision between Topher Lagat and Waki Espina.
Espina claiming he was tripped, asking for a review.
We'll see what the referees find. It's still a 20-point lead for you. Here's that play they are reviewing. Oh, there it is.
I don't think that's anything. But I'm not a referee. I think Espina just didn't see that his mark stopped, causing him to bump into an unmovable force.
We'll find out what the referees decide based on that last rewind.
LaSalle looking for anything to spark up their offense.
UAAP Commissioner Avi Nunag, who also played in the juniors division.
Coach Boris drawing some stuff on his whiteboard. Hopefully.
They have been struggling offensively. 7 for 18.
Oh, and I guess there was something in that.
So Topher Lagat will be called with an unsportsmanlike foul. So gumana din yung pagkuha ng atensyon ni Waki Espina sa referees. And now you have a couple of free throws here to try to get things going.
Yeah. And if you're UE, it's about finding that balance of keeping up that intensity and steering away from these extraneous, extracurricular actions. Yun na lang.
And going back to their round 1 matchup, UE needs to remember they were up by as much as 14. And DLS-Z came back in the second half. Now you're up by 20 and you don't want the same storyline.
Definitely. And if you're, that's a great point. If you're UE, you want to keep your foot on LaSalle's neck, keep them from standing up. And this is another aspect of maturing as a basketball player, is playing hard regardless of the score.
Tsaka may quote nga, diba? Those who do not learn from history are deemed to repeat it.
Definitely.
Okay ba yung quote ko, no?
That's a great quote. Shout out. Shout out to the Filipinos that may have forgotten about our own history.
The referees are deciding. So it will be free throws first for Waki Espina and then Kiefer Alas.
Ako din, pwede ba ako mag-free throw?
Misses.
As they say, ball don't lie. Do you know that's actually something players say, like, if a foul is doubtful and you miss the first shot, it wasn't really a foul. Unless you're a horrible shooter. But
so that's something you guys say to each other on the court.
Definitely. Like
and you'll come up to the guy who's shooting free throws and say, ball don't lie.
Yeah, if you miss, ball don't lie. That wasn't a foul.
It's a great insight from a former player.
Yes, Alas. Wow. LaSalle was given a 4-point opportunity.
Free throws.
Story of the game. Actually, no. That's not the story of this game, but that is a story.
There's a nice steal by Espina.
That was nice.
Alas with the touchdown. Almost a turnover there for UE. They get it safely across. Alonzo sends it to Dre. De Leon now to Lagat. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰 will set a screen. Tight pass there. Lagat from the elbow, short. Alejandro with the offensive rebound. Jaden kicks it out. Recycled 14 for UE. 𝔘𝔫𝔦𝔰 was stripped. Gubat running down court. Finds Espina for 3. That would have been big for LaSalle to get a sense of momentum here.
Definitely. UE lucky that didn't go in. But UE has done a good job of giving themselves quite a cushion, and they can afford a few mistakes without having to sacrifice the win. Of course, this is only the second quarter, and we have 5 minutes to go. UE with 5 fouls. And if LaSalle can find its own tempo in this get fouled, convert game, which is very frustrating for a team that is up by so much, as we see LaSalle miss again.
For Alas struggling from the stripe. Now 1 for 4 to start this ball game.
Understandably upset. Oh.
It's 1 for 5 now. UE looking to capitalize on those missed free throws. Almanza to Alejandro. And that 15-footer rattles in.
Alejandro surprised he found himself so open on the elbow.
Sarza, bullet pass, Lagat, bounce pass, Alejandro with the finish. Teamwork making the dream work for UE, lead back to 20.
Oh.
Almanza telegraphs it. De Leon floats it up. Won't get the bounce. And now Kiefer Alas gets a handle of the basketball. Kiefer. To Di Maano, now to Espina. And a foul there by Almanza on Kiefer Alas. Tough break there for 𝔢𝔏. Had a couple of chances to break away or get a sense of momentum, and now it's 4 to 6 straight points for UE.
You can bet they're going to be working on free throws later this evening and for the rest of the season. Let's hope Kiefer can make that adjustment.
There it is. That has to feel good for Kiefer Alas.
And again, we were talking about consistency at the start of this game. Can UE stay consistent in their hard-nosed defense? And can 𝔢𝔏 find some before this quarter ends?
Mako Davao will check in for Kiefer Alas.
𝔢𝔏 showing a half-court 1-2-2 zone into a man-to-man defense with a beautiful backdoor pass.
Looking like a well-oiled machine. Big man giving it to the little guy here.
Yeah, that was nice. Laga rewarded with... Okay, looking at that replay, it looked like all balls. But I
think what the referee saw there, Noah, was the left hand.
Yeah, right. See? A while ago we were talking about if we just kept agreeing, we would get nowhere. See, I didn't see the left hand.
Even off the court, we never agree, Noah. I don't know what you're talking about. Though for Laga this season, he has been phenomenal for UE. Number 10 in scoring and their best three-point shooter.
There's some great accolades to have under your belt.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Still at the biggest lead for the Junior Warriors. DeMaano changes things up with a three-pointer and cuts this lead to 17.
Look at DeMaano's beautiful three to end that 𝔢𝔏 scoring drought. Seems like we're seeing a lot of 𝔢𝔏 scoring droughts this game.
Charles DeMaano looking to change pointer. As this lead is still 17. What else would you like to see from DLS-Z as they try to close out this chapter strongly?
This is going to be very difficult for DLS-Z. When you've dug yourself a hole this deep, you kind of have to do everything perfectly. That means making your free throws and making life difficult for UE at the same time. But that isn't so easy because UE is definitely on right now.
Alas. Cruz. To Mako Davao with a quick first step and the layup to go.
And that is one of the easiest shots UE has given 𝔢𝔏 this quarter.
And another steal now for 𝔢𝔏. Back-to-back points for DLS-Z. Coach Carlos Santos not liking what he is seeing as the lead down to 13. How about these past couple of sequences?
And that was a nice quick 4 points for 𝔢𝔏. And it's always a good thing to get points off of defense.
43 to 30, less than 3 minutes remaining here in Mako Davao and the DLS-Z Junior Archers with a 7-0 run of their own.
Like they say, basketball is a game of runs. And can 𝔢𝔏 keep this run up as they show UE a 1-2-2 zone defense, hoping to delay and get rid of some of their shot clock.
We'll find out how UE responds after that timeout. Despi to Sarza.
Oh.
The laser pass inside to Alejandro for two.
That big-to-big passing from that horn set.
Davao double team. DeMaano looking for cutters there. Charles to Cruz. Shot clock down to 8. Finds a cutting Espina with the up and under move.
With the left hand.
4 straight points now for 𝔂𝔑.
And this is what LaSalle needs. They won't be able to stop every UE shot, but they have to be making shots as well.
Almanza utilizing the screen, receives a switch from deep. Almanza!
Oh! He hit him with the, what did you think was going to happen face? Almanza looking good. UE looking good.
Driving lane cut off by UE. Daba with license to shoot. It's back of the iron. 𝔬𝔬𝔦𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬
can get LaSalle's bigs heated up and involved in the game, Yui is going to have to do something extra to keep LaSalle down.
Topher and Sarza working a two-man game. That time Sarza was dragged down, and it will be a foul on Mako Davao.
Davao doing everything he can to keep Sarza from putting him on the post. Because we've seen Sarza do that earlier in the game.
Farochilen to Almanza. Heat check.
Oh. Ooh.
Alejandro comes flying in. Alejandro with the bang, the bonus, and the three-point play opportunity.
Everything. That was a perfect opportunity for Alejandro on that. You can see him coming down from the three-point line, giving him momentum to get into that offensive rebound and go up for it.
Alejandro now in double figures as well with 10 points. Arboleda, who started this game, will check back in.
UE doing a good job on their free throws. Quick double.
Limaano gives it to Cruz. Alas pops out. Hang time move, won't bite. It ends up back to Kiefer, and he kisses it off the glass.
LaSalle showing some aggression as they force a turnover.
And we've seen flashes of that great defense.
Yeah.
First, Keeper Alas not giving up on the play.
Being rewarded for putting in that effort. Again, this goes back to consistency. And like you said, it's only been flashes. Oh, miscommunication there by LaSalle's offense.
Now UE is in transition, and Alejandro
having a quarter, having the first half of his life. Doing great.
Arboleda drives baseline. Espina from the corner. Waki to Alas once again, sneaking in for another two-pointer. As our game clock will expire, 20 minutes of play has passed. A 15-point lead for UE. But much of a better second quarter there for De La Salle Zobel, Noah.
Definitely, that first quarter was, let's just say, that is not what you planned for, that first quarter. If you're UE, that is, though, what you want. They were playing great defense and everything going right for UE. LaSalle able to turn it on at the end of loose balls, being able to pick up and convert on those offensive rebounds. And
enter.
𝔬𝔬𝔦 was a big part of that LaSalle comeback in the third.
Alas, couple of pump fakes. Tracks his own miss. Puts it back in.
He really looks so comfortable in that range with his nice little floaters.
Alas retrieves the ball. Kiefer. Basket and the foul.
Yeah.
That's back-to-back points now for the young king.
LaSalle cutting the lead back to single digits. As we take a look at Kiefer finding the ball right in his reach. And in this one, picking it up. Deciding that he wants the end one.
It was such a composed move in transition.
Yeah.
Usually when you're about to lose the ball, magpapanik ka na eh.
Yeah. I know something about that.
As Kiefer Alas makes his bonus free throw. 24 points now to start off 2024 for Kiefer Alas.
Okay, Kiefer, tama na. Para cool.
3-possession ball game. Alejandro asking for it at the post. Turnaround shot. That time was too tough.
Great defense by 𝔬𝔬𝔦 on that one. Ball with Bondaha.
Davao, pull-up J. Smooth like butter. Woo!
And LaSalle is back within 5. I don't think the lead has been this close since the first.
Topher with the hezzy finger roll layup. That was smooth as well.
Dang. Both of these teams with very talented players.
Espina, fadeaway J. Alejandro gets his 7th rebound. De Leon sprinting.
Ooh.
Daha telegraphs it.
Dunk.
And Alas with the baby dunk.
He heard me. That was a good look ahead by Bondaha.
Make that 26 points now for Kiefer Alas. 4 minutes has approached. Topher Lagat, this time to his left side.
Ooh.
Oh, and ends up back with Lagat. De Leon for 3. Knocks it down.
I bet Alejandro feels very good about that one. Trading those 2 points for a 3.
Lead back to 8. Alas with some post presence.
With a little shimmy.
Lagat showcasing his handle against Espina here.
That's very dangerous, as we know Espina has gotten like 3 steals.
Chilen goes to his strong side, scoops it up.
Offensive screen on Alejandro.
That's his 2nd illegal screen. Sabroso back in the ball game. Chilen taken out. Little more than halfway done here in the 4th and final quarter. Still an 8-point lead for a UE.
LaSalle breaking that zone defense quite quickly. Alas asking for it on the post.
Daha checks out the time. They now have 7. Daha drives, kicks it out. Davao, 3-pointer, it rattles in.
Marco Davao has been a big part of this LaSalle offense in the 2nd half.
Almost a steal there from Davao. Espina
with a single-hand rebound.
That's a highlight of a rebound right there. Espina with Lagat on him. 𝔬𝔬𝔦𝔰 contested on the 3, that time short.
Oh.
How about 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬 refusing to give up on the play, gives them another opportunity to score.
Davao being a big part of LaSalle's efforts in getting back in this game right now. I always love to see hustle paying off.
That puts UE in the penalty, so that's 2 free throws for 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬, who is in double figures with 11 points as well. This is just the 7th and 8th free throw of 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬 this season, but couldn't come at a better time as he makes 2 for 2. And don't look now, it's a 1-possession ball game.
Dylan Despy coming back into the game. Let's see if he can provide some leadership
And composure,
yeah,
like we were talking about earlier on.
I don't think he's had a turnover yet this game.
Sabroso, 1-on-1 against Espina. Crossover move, Espina holding his ground.
Taunting. Yeah.
We've seen a lot of
fair.
taunting in today's game. Earlier on, it was John Alejandro.
Yeah.
It's hard to not get emotional in a game like this.
Yeah.
Especially when you were down by 20, and now you've cut it down to just 3.
Yeah.
Yun nga lang, nagbibigay ka ng 3 points and naghahabol ka, but here's that last sequence. There's that stop on Sabroso. He's letting him hear that roar of Wacky Espina. May kasama pang eye contact.
Yeah.
Were you this tenacious when you were in high school?
I would say yeah, but I didn't get called so much. I think now it's like, with how big social media is and all these celebrations going around, the refs are just trying to keep it, you know, civil. They don't really know how to deal with it yet. Eventually, in the future, we'll find a balanced place where players can celebrate their wins and, you know, not have to go overboard. But right now, this is where we're at.
So after that free throw, it's back to a 2-possession ball game. Alas at the logo. Espina off the pin down. Miscue there between Espina and Alas.
UE doing a good job of preventing Alas from cutting all the way back door.
There's that 1-2-2 zone of DLS-Z. Sabroso. Back up top to Almanza. Sarza will set a screen. Sarza has a mismatch.
Yep.
But he was fronted by 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬. That's great defense on 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬.
Not only that, Daha came to the help of 𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬.
6 seconds on the shot clock for UE. Despy will inbound from the baseline. Nako plays. Sarza will score.
Sarza has been hot all game. It's very unlikely that he would miss a shot from 5 feet away.
That's his first 2 points in the second half. Alas rejects the screen. He just finds a way to score, even when he is double-teamed, triple-teamed.
And getting to his favorite shot, that little floater that he has.
Now has 26 points and 11 rebounds.
Easy double-double. Another day at the office for Kiefer.
Parang light work nga lang eh. Ito si Kiefer Alas.
We'll know he's trying when he gets a triple-double. Joking, I'm joking.
Makes his first free throw.
He switched up his free throw percentage this half.
He hasn't missed in the I apologize. I apologize for that. That's on us. That's on us.
On you, bro.
We approach our 2-minute mark in the fourth and final quarter. Almanza sends it down below. Luigi, mid-ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Daha was caught with the push.
Even if that was a flop, which is what Kiefer is saying, Alejandro did a great job of selling it.
But LaSalle not yet in the penalty.
And they're far from it. They've got 2 fouls to give. Oh, yeah. Did a great job, Alejandro, recognizing that Daha was pushing him.
14 seconds on the shot.
Ooh.
Great steal there from Davao despite having a mismatch.
Yeah, Davao's size worked for him. The inbounder couldn't see him behind his mark. Just came out of nowhere to steal that ball.
Last 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. This means it's Kiefer time for LaSalle. Daha for 3. Air Mills the shot.
Right, Kiefer encouraging his team, saying next play. That is the good mentality to have. Telling Daha that keep that shot up. He's 1 for 3 right now. That's 33%, not a bad percentage to have from the 3.
LaSalle needs to force a stop here. Sabroso telling Sarza where to go. In and out, Sabroso all the way from Cebu.
Found himself way too open. Oh! That was almost a turnover.
That's a tough miss for Espina as it rattles out.
LaSalle getting desperate right now. Can UE hang on to this lead?
Sabroso finds a lane, overcooks the layup. Di Maano with an important rebound. 1 minute remaining here in the fourth. Alas blocked by Sarza, and a technical foul will be given on UE.
Despy throwing the ball at his own teammate in frustration. That's not a bad thing, honestly. Despy is showing good leadership qualities right now, holding his teammates accountable. Oh, sayang.
Clean block there.
Yeah.
But it's this extracurricular celebrations.
Yeah.
That gave him that technical foul. This is the third of the game. No love lost between these two teams.
It's really about, you can celebrate, but 1-2 seconds, then it's done. Kiefer missing.
It's back-to-back missed free throws now for Kiefer Alas. Binati mo kasi Noe. Three-possession ball game. Under a minute remaining here.
Oh.
Relief pass given to Almanza.
Almanza finding himself way too open in the middle.
Cross-court pass now to Sabroso. He has been clutch this entire game. Oh, a lot of muscle on that pass. Almanza on the turnaround. And that is the dagger right there.
What an awesome move. Hesitation, turnaround, as we'll see right here, as he saves that almost errant pass.
Woo! It's so nice. You just have to see it twice. Luigi Almanza giving UE a 9-point lead. Luigi Almanza with a clutch basket, giving UE a lot more cushion here. Let's see if Charles Di Maano and the De La Salle Zobel can make a miracle run. Down by 9 with 34 seconds remaining. Davao.
Keeper looking for it.
To Espina, open for 3.
And that's pretty much it. That's the game. And if LaSalle can learn anything from this, as Sabroso tries to add points to his name.
Alas was fouled by Almanza, not allowing any more easy baskets.
Almanza almost got away with that chase down block.
Here is the review on the last half.
No.
And the referees will review.
No.
This will be a sportsmanlike foul.
No, I don't think so. That was a nice block. Smiled right in front of the camera. Obviously not on purpose. It was a good block, good effort. Unfortunately, this effort by LaSalle is a little bit too late as UE gets away with this wonderful performance in the first half.
It's just a regular foul according to the referees, which will mean 2 free throws for Kiefer Alas. Another day at the office, but it's been the free throws that has haunted him. 9 for 16. Those 11 missed free throws of LaSalle has came back to haunt them. Make that 12 missed free throws.
Like we were talking about a while ago, especially when a team needs to catch up. Those free throws, one of the most important aspects of that process.
Davao from deep. Just won't be enough, but what a performance as well from Mako Davao with 15 points. And UE, after losing round number 1, gets their revenge on LaSalle in round number 2. In a great way to start 2024 for Coach Carl Santos, as they are back at 500 with 4 wins and 4 losses. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back here, but at the end of